this year. The Toronto Blue Jays sweep away a team. They beat the living snot out of the Chicago White Sox 8-0 at Rogers Center today, winning now 4 straight and 16-9 on the year. This nasty thing is back. Yeah. Came right back at me. I don't know if you guys saw that. Anyways, the Jays won 8-0. Winners of 4 straight, 16-9 on the year. You did what you're supposed to do against a bad team. You sweep them. Kikuchi was awesome. Bullpen, great. Timely hits, fantastical. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Bo Bichette continuing to show me why he is such an insanely good player that I want to have around here for a long time. Battling Michael Kopech. Pitch for pitch. 97-mile-an-hour fastball, foul off. 98, foul off. 97, foul off. And drills one into right field for a base hit. Espinal scores. Blue Jays have a 1-0 lead. Then, Vladdy, what does he do? Battles. 98, foul off. Slider down, lays off. 97, fouls it off. Then gets another fastball, but he drills down the first baseline. It stays fair and is past the diving first baseman. And it's a double for Vladdy. Bo and Springer score. It's 3-0 Blue Jays in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Awesome stuff. We keep moving. Bottom of the 4th inning. Espinal comes up with Varsho at 3rd, and he drills a ball into left field for a base hit. In comes Varsho. It is 4-0 Blue Jays. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and Bo hits one deep, and is it going to stay fair? Yes, it does. It's a home run for Bo Bichette, a solo bomb, and it is 5-0 Blue Jays. Fantastic. The Jays end up getting the bases loaded in that same inning, and Whit Merrifield singles up the middle for a base hit. Chappie and Vladdy come in to score, and it's now 7-0 Blue Jays. We go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bo comes up again, and he rips another single to right field, and I thought he might go for second, but he stays at first. Espy comes in to score. It is 8-0 Blue Jays, and that's all she wrote. The Whit Merrifield single, the whole 3rd inning was all with 2 outs. The talking points of the Blue Jays a lot have been the inability to hit with runners in scoring position and 2 out. That whole rally in the 3rd inning, Espinal getting on. Then Springer getting hit by a pitch, which later left the game, so hopefully he's okay. Then Bo singling. Then Vladdy singling. Or doubling, excuse me. All of that with 2 outs and nobody on. Great rally there. And obviously the base hit up the middle from Whit Merrifield with, I believe there was 2 out there. Or no, the Espinal single was with 2 out. But I think the Whit Merrifield 2-run single in the 7th was with 1 out. I could be wrong. But hey, they're getting there. Again, a bad team, but you take care of business. Bo Bichette, a big afternoon, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs, a home run, and he walked once, got on base 4 of the 5 times he came to the plate. The approach from Bo today was outstanding. Battling as always, but not giving in, and hitting balls hard, no matter what the count was, and no matter how many pitches he's fouling off. I just thought the approach from him was just remarkable today. Vladdy went 2 for 5 in the game with a run scored and 2 ribs. Had 2 doubles. Did Big Bad Vlad. Big Dad Vlad? I don't know what you want to call him. Whit Merrifield went 2 for 4. Had a couple RBIs in the game as well. 2-hit Whit living up to his name. You love to see it. And Santiago Espinal, about a week ago? Something like that? About a week? No, hold on. It was the Yankees series. So it wasn't even a week ago. He takes a fastball from Garrett Cole off his hand. Somehow the x-rays are negative. And less than a week later, he's in the starting lineup today against a guy who is a hard-throwing right-hander in Michael Kopech. And he gets 3 hits off him. 3 for 4 for Espy. 2 runs scored. Had an RBI. A really, really nice day for Espinal. And great to see him getting the swing back, right? Because he had struggled offensively this year to this point. That's why he hasn't really that's why Whit Merrifield's taken the job at second, by the way. So, and also his play in itself has been fantastic. But to see him and Espinal doing a great job combined for 5 of the 11 Jays hits today, it's nice to see. Team overall, like I said, 11 hits total, 9 strikeouts. They walked 4 times. And look, the pitching staff. They flat out carved these guys up like a Thanksgiving turkey. Yusei Kikuchi, dominant. Lost his command a bit there in the 5th inning, but was able to find it again and just do a phenomenal job the rest of the way. 5 2/3, 4 hits, 1 walk, 8 punchies. Would have loved to see him finish that 6th inning. Not really sure why he came out of that ball game. Maybe John Schneider says it after the game. I don't know, but it was about like 89 pitches. I'm like, oh, it was 2 out in the 6th. You're up 4-0. There's only 1 dude on. Would have loved to see him face it, but nonetheless, a really good inning for you, game for Yusei Kikuchi, of course. Eric Swanson faces 4 guys, strikes them all out. Jimmy Garcia goes a clean inning of work, gets a couple strikeouts, and Trevor Richards goes out there, no base runners, strikes out the side. The Jays pitching staff was great today. They attacked the hitters, and I thought, I'm going to go back to Yusei Kikuchi right now, because the talk all year last year was how bad was Yusei, and how are they going to get out of that contract, right? And to start this year, this dude's like, man, these guys are one of our best pitchers. Holy crap. And I looked at the confidence he had today, and that right there showed me everything. Living with that 95, 96 mile an hour fastball up in the zone and up and a little bit out, it's just so enticing to hitters. And he had them swinging at it. The sliders down and in were just to righties was just ridiculous. And he even sprinkled in some really, really good changeups today to righties. I was very impressed with Yusei Kikuchi, as we all have been all season long. And with his 5 2/3, I haven't looked at this yet. With his 5 2/3 of scoreless baseball, his ERA drops from 3.80 to 3 smack on. Great job from Yusei Kikuchi. The reason I'm not getting too excited for Yusei Kikuchi, look, I'm loving it. Trust me, I am loving every second of what Yusei Kikuchi is bringing the Blue Jays right now. However, last season, look at his May numbers. They were really good. The year before the Toronto Blue Jays, he was an all-star in the first half of the season. He made the all-star team. Was abysmal the second half. Now, I'm not saying that's what Yusei Kikuchi of 2023 is going to be. However, he has had stretches like this where he's been very good. Albeit, you gotta give this dude an absolute ton of credit. He had been given basically the door. Like, hey, see you later, pal. We'll put you maybe in the bullpen at some point. Mitch White's battling with you for the fifth starter spot in the rotation. You know, and you look at his last 3 starts more in particular. You know, he has allowed, let me do some math here. 7. He has allowed 2 runs in his past 17 2/3 innings. That is insane. And it's not like he's faced some schmucks. Look, the White Sox today, not great. But he threw 6 innings of 1-run ball against the Yankees in the Bronx. Then he faced the Rays at Rogers Center, went 6 innings of 1-run ball. Yusei Kikuchi, his last 3 outings have been flat out dominant. We need to continue to see this. But this continues a stretch of the Jays rotation dominating. You go back to that Houston series, those 3 games there, the 3 against the Yankees and the 3 here against the White Sox, the starting rotation has been amazing. That is almost 2 times fully through, right? If Alek Manoah goes out there in Game 1 against the Mariners on Friday and he pitches extremely well, that's 2 times through the rotation when the Jays have been flat out incredible. Actually, you know what? No, because then Gosman would need to go. Him and Gosman need to do great to keep that 2 times through 100%. But either way, they were outstanding. Now, we move forward. The off day tomorrow, thank God, because the Leafs are on tomorrow night. I don't want to battle TV time. I don't. So, thank God, the Leafs are on tomorrow. But the Jays are back in action on Friday. And they open up a weekend series against the team that knocked them out of the playoffs a year ago, in the Seattle Mariners. And the pitching matchup in Game 1 on Friday is exactly the same one as I saw in Game 1 of that wild card series. Luis Castillo versus Alek Manoah. Now, both pitchers, Luis Castillo has been so dominant this season. 29 2/3 innings, 34 strikeouts, 6 walks, an ERA of 1.52. Yeah, he's outstanding. We learned that. And Alek Manoah, sure, the numbers of a 5.13 ERA haven't been great, but we all saw his last start at Yankee Stadium. Can he build on that? We shall see. Eric Swanson faces his former team in the Seattle Mariners, but more importantly for the Blue Jay fans, Teoscar Hernandez comes back home. A lot of emotions going to be in the building there on Friday between the Jays and the Mariners for Teo. But no matter what, you got to find a way to win the series. The Jays have done a great job of that so far this season. They got to keep doing that. The Mariners, look, I don't care that they're 500, they're a game under 500, whatever they're at right now. You cannot take that team lightly. Whatever pitchers they're throwing at the Blue Jays, especially Luis Castillo, you're going to get a tough one. One game at a time, Friday, Game 1, 7:07, first pitch at Rogers Center. Right? So you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the game today, smack that like button. I do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you guys not already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. What'd you like, what'd you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? The Twitter and Instagram links are down below, so follow up there if you guys have not done so already. The Discord and TikTok links are down there as well. And I'll talk to you guys Leafs edition tomorrow, Game 5. Leafs Lightning. The Leafs have a chance to do something they haven't done since 2004. We'll see how that goes. And as for the Blue Jays, they open up the weekend set against the Seattle Mariners at Rogers Center on Friday night. Luis Castillo, Alek Manoah is a pitching matchup there in Game 1 on Friday night. All right, so thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the game today. We'll talk to you guys then.